but good that I'm presenting here from here. So, okay, let me start off. Probably you guys would have played any fantasy sports or any other fantasy solution. So our idea of CoinFantasy started from there. Like, we felt like there was not a need to have some kind of fantasy solution for the crypto market as such. And so CoinFantasy is the world's first decentralized fantasy gaming platform for financial or crypto markets using NFT. So the main logic is it's essentially a prize pool based fantasy game where users win prize money for predicting the outcome of chosen set of coins that they believe would result in maximum points at the end of the game pool. So in the same way, like how you play fantasy sports for football, where you select a set of players who would perform perform in each game or season. You select a set of tokens, and based on the performance of the tokens, you win prize money. So that's the one-liner of it. So we initially starting off with crypto markets, but we'll be eventually going to traditional market like stock derivatives, etc. So this is our market sizing. We are targeting the entire financial markets. So the financial markets size is $100 trillion plus, and the crypto market is around 2 trillion to 2.5 trillion. And even if we capture a small segment of it, it'll be $1 billion opportunity. So we see ourselves as the conjunction of the NFT market, crypto market, and the DeFi market. So that's a niche market, and that gives us a unique advantage. And we feel like after CoinFantasy, like there'll be a huge in terms of the market and in terms of like many crypto start evolving in this field. So this is a market landscape. There is no direct competitors for CoinFantasy. However, there are competitors in the adjacent space, like Altcoin Fantasy Investor. Mostly they are into virtual cash or like simulation trading, and they are completely centralized. CoinFantasy is completely decentralized, and we don't store any user funds. They're not completely non-custodial. And the unique advantage of CoinFantasy is that compared to other fantasy solutions, is that like crypto market is 24/7, 365. So that gives us or enables us to run 24/7, 365. And that's like solution for football, which is season based or which is event based. Now we can essentially be enabling our platform throughout the year. These are some of the problems with the current fantasy solution. Mainly, I feel two problems that are plaguing the fantasy solution or solution currently, are centralized, and also delayed settlement is another big problem. Because like even if you win a game, if you want to withdraw, like there's a lot of delay in that. So we are completely decentralized, and we don't store any user funds. That gives us, place the unique advantage. These are some of the solutions with the solution that we are offering. One thing, like when we designed this product, like we observed is that, like, we should not just have the fantasy game. So instead, like we built an ecosystem around the fantasy game. So in this way, users are incentivized not just to play the game, but also try out different modules in the game, modules in our ecosystem. For example, like users with consistent performance can mint an NFT, like a limited edition NFT, and sell it through a launchpad. And the NFT launchpad will have the look and feel, or will be in a similar model, like an IDO model, where users get slot to sell the NFT. And smart credit system, like unlike other platforms, which just have leaderboard, we want to have like a smart credit system along the lines of the credit score, which could be used to enable different DeFi elements like lending, borrowing, market, insurance, data, oracles, etc. Incentives like staking rewards for the laptop fund, massive user base augmentation using coin launch, and completely decentralized. And these are some of the solutions that we have to offer. The three types of user flow in our platform, And the main concept behind each user flow is like we use the game theory, in order to incentivize good actors and penalize bad actors. And like we said, like there's no restriction on creating games or participating in games. So as a game organizer, you could, anybody could create a game. So you can just come to the platform and create a game pool, customize rules, and lock up 10% of the entire game pool money, and then you earn rewards. So for example, if you want to create a game pool for $100,000, you need to lock up $10,000. And at the end of the game, you get the $10,000 back. Also, you get like $20,000 as rewards. And the main logic behind locking up funds is to prevent spam or bots creating unlimited number of pools. And second thing is like you can enable staking rewards for the locked up fund. And third thing is like, it acts as a collateral, and also, and in terms of locking up funds is a good thing for the token price, because like it creates in the demand. So that's the game organizer flow. And so basically you are 2xing the money in a span of 4 hours. So I think no other yield farming offers the same returns as we offer in a consistent basis. And as a game participant, anybody could participate in any game. So you select any game pool, pay the entry fee, select token set, and win prizes. For example, you could pay $10 and participate in $1 million game, and you can win up to $1 million. So it's basically like you are getting like a 10,000% returns. I think that's also like a big thing for for us. And sponsor is someone unique to our platform. Like for example, like an organizer or participant who has consistently performed well. Like for example, if a participant has played 100 games, now he can mint a limited edition NFT and sell it through the NFT launchpad. So sponsor, so when he mints the NFT, he can say like, whoever holds this NFT get 10% of the prize money for the next 10 games. So in this way, it acts as a funding mechanism for the organizers and participants. Also, sponsor participate indirectly, and it's mainly targeting the retail users who are not very much aware of the crypto market, or they don't know how to create games, but at the same time they are very interested in the NFT model. So basically that's sponsor flow. And the one thing I would like to touch upon the organization participant is like any influencer or like any influencer could create games, share with their followers, and that's I think that's our target audience for the organizer. And as a participant, any day trader or anybody who is aware of the crypto markets could be a participant. So this is our reference app flow. We already have the game in testnet, and you can see the top 100 coins. That's where we want to start off, but in future we want to evolve to top 200 coins, top 300 coins, top DeFi indices. So it performs, like it's similar to any other indices, and like in derivatives market. So this is a game participant. You can select any token set, and like you can see the game, in order to more gamify, like we have low risk, medium risk, high risk. You need to select like a certain number of coins, and you're given a budget of 100 credits, and you need to select a set of 7 tokens. And like it's fun, and I think people would love it. So this is a user journey. I think I covered most of this, and this is the overall flow. Like as a game organizer, you deposit a create pool. As a game participant, you can join any game pool, and both can mint NFT and the sponsor purchase the NFT, right? So a game organizer locks up 10% of the funds, and also there's a smart credit score. Like now, if you take parallels to DeFi, it's same as acts as a collateral. So as a game organizer can borrow loan and create the additional game pool. For example, if he locks up $10,000 for $100,000 game, now he can use this $10,000 and he create another game for $10,000 with a $100,000 prize money. So in this way, he can create multiple games. And in future, we want to enable under collateralized loan as well. So wherein he can use the $10,000 to take borrow a loan for $20,000 and he create additional game pools. The main advantage is since the funds are locked up into our ecosystem, it leverages us to give that kind of under collateralized loan. Also, there is like if you are a bad player, like you will be slashed. You cannot be, you will lose the ability to mint NFT, and also you will lose the credit score. So this is the launchpad flow. I think I explained the first part of it where NFTs are minted and sold to a launchpad, and sponsors purchasing the NFT and get a share of the prize money, right? So in terms of the secondary market, be huge secondary market for the NFT. So another thing I'd like to touch upon is the Megapool NFTs. Megapool NFTs are like so if you go to any fantasy platform, you can see like there'll be huge like a big prize money game pools like $1 million, $2 million. So like anything with prize money greater than $1 million is categorized as a mega pool. And the main logic behind having Megapool NFTs is like to just have like a limited number of mega pools, and like so that users are not concentrated or split between different mega pool games. We want to concentrate those users, and there'll be very limited number of NFTs and sold then they'll be auctioned off. So users who hold these NFTs will get the exclusive rights to create this mega pool games. So one thing I like touch upon is the coin launch. I think this is a very interesting idea. And so the main logic behind is to tap into the network effect of this IDO platform. And we know like users are very familiar with the IDO platform, and also they know like how to participate in IDO. So we want to tap into the network effect and bring users to our platform. Like based on the logic of Metcalfe's law, which states that any additional user brought to the platform increases the value of the platform in an exponential way. So basically, like users who would participate in IDO and a paid network will get a ticket to participate in the Megapool game, and they'll be redirected our platform. Okay, so I think I think I explained the Megapool, and these Megapool NFTs will be auctioned off, and this is our application architecture. And this is our blockchain. We want to integrate with multiple blockchains, and Polygon is a big support of our platform. And also we closely work with the Polygon team, and we want to give the user the option to choose which platform they want. One thing I'd like to touch upon and finish is like basket. Initially we will be having the token set, but in future this token set acts as a basket. Now like I'm a participant with like experienced participant. Now I can start selling this token set that been performing in value to my subscribers. And also as a novice crypto trader, if I enter the platform, I want to know which token set is performing, and I want to know which token set to select. So I can subscribe to a top participant for a fee, and based on that token set, I can play in my game pool. And so that's something interesting. Like it's very familiar in the traditional finance. It's called theme writing, and we want to adopt that. And that's an interesting idea that's in phase 2. So thanks for the opportunity. We are in the middle of the seed round, and we are already oversubscribed, but we would love to talk to investors, so that we want to onboard valuable investors who can help in this journey. Thank you so much.